Now let's take a look at week 3. Again, legalities of risk is what we're going to be looking at. And as we've talked about the first couple weeks, there's a lot of reasons why we might manage risk. Of course, one reason might be to avoid physical harm to ourselves or our participants. We also want to do what we can to avoid any sort of emotional or socio-emotional traumas or harms that might happen from our programming. And another reason of the many that we might want to manage risks is to avoid lawsuits, quite honestly. And that's what we're going to be looking at in week 3, is really digging into the various definitions. When we think about risk from a legal standpoint, and we think about lawyers and courts and lawsuits and all those things, thinking about what are all those various sort of definitions, the different sort of like negligences and legalities that are all related to delivering programming in the outdoors. So let's jump over to our Moodle page, and I'll just do a quick overview of what's happening this week. All right, so here we are in week 3, legalities of risk. And of course, you've got the module 3 instructions. So again, just a quick overview of the various things that are not only due this week, but some of the other things that you'll want to be thinking about, that you want to be kind of continuously engaging with, even though they're not due this week. For example, your essay, as well as your risk management plan, and continue to be thinking through those things, continue to do research towards that end. Of course, then you've got the Module 3 video overview, which you're watching now. Thank you. And then I also posted a video, which is a week 1 and 2 in review. So just wanted to summarize some of my thoughts and some of the big picture themes that I'm capturing from the discussion forums over the last couple weeks. So I appreciate you watching that too. It's about 6 minutes long. So take a look at that one. Thank you. Now, in terms of the resources for the week, let's take a look at the readings. And I believe there are 3 primary readings. So Atarian, Priest, and Vandersmissen are the primary authors that we're interacting with. There's also this Risk Management for Park and Recreation Professionals, I think is the name of it. But it's an EPUB. It's a full book. It's a textbook. But I put that in there. You can download that. It might be helpful. What I found in the back of that book is there's a huge appendix that has example waivers, example risk management plans, a lot of different kind of really helpful templates that are in the back of that book. So that might be helpful. And then, of course, a series of websites and articles from the web to interact with there. Now, in terms of the videos this week, let's take a look at that. I want to start with this idea of the trolley problem. And so I put 2 videos in there. One's from the show The Good Place, and then one's more of a TED Talk with some graphical overlays. But it really gets at this classic moral problem, which is the trolley problem. And so take a look at those 2 videos. And what I'm really trying to get to is thinking about scenarios in outdoor education where something similar to the trolley problem might be playing out. So again, continuing this line of ethics that we've been digging into. And then another video from another white, cis male rock climber type. Sorry about that. But Will Gadd has some interesting perspectives on managing risk from their point of view. So those are the videos to watch. And then again, with the assignments for the week, we've got the Module 3, the discussion forum, and then again, Sharp End podcast reflection number 2. So going back to the Sharp End podcast, picking out another episode, deeply analyzing that thing, and then posting your response. Okay, and that's pretty much, that's what I've got for week 3. Please do reach out if you've got any questions, comments, quips, concerns, anything along those lines. If there's something that's not working out well for you with the class, please reach out, let me know. I'm ready to adapt and be dynamic on the fly. I want to make sure that we're all getting what we need to out of the course moving forward. So look forward to hearing from you all. Have a great week and see you soon.